Hi, Masters. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to Unified Level 3, Teachings of Babaji, presented by Omega Pyramid. And Masters, we entered into week 19 today, and then today is day 1 of Dreaming for Truth. And we have Devi Chakka Master with us to explain about the topic and guide us into today's meditation. Welcome, Devi ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Pavani Garu. And welcome everyone for the Unified Level 3 19th week and third week in Level 3. So, this is a great, exciting, wonderful, dedicated journey. We are doing, been in this journey from very long time, and we're almost there. Few more weeks. So keep it up, my dear friends. So without any late, we will start today's topic, the Kriya practice of 19th week of Unified Level 3. So, my dear friends, in Level 3, this week, chapter name is Dreaming for Truth. As always, today is Monday. So, every Monday, we are introducing a new topic, new practice. So, this practice is very simple yet powerful practice, which will give you beautiful answers and unfold truth for you and reveal more of yourself. Understand how vast you are and how deep you are. So, through this week's practice. Yet, it is a simple practice. That is the wonderful thing. So, without any late, let's start. Dreaming for truth. So, we dream so many things, right? We have so many dreams, but this dreaming is different. Dreaming for truth. So, ultimately, we all need truth because in truth, we found ourselves. We found who we really are. So, that is more valuable than any other dream, I believe. So, let us dig into this dream for truth. You are so much more than you realize, although you are now quickly grasping your totality. This week, you explore another exciting aspect, your dreams. So, Babaji is saying in this week that he is emphasizing from very first week that you are more than what you realize. We see very small, tiny part of us only. We didn't realize who we really are. Our journey through all these lifetimes is to find our reality, true reality. Sometimes we know who we really are, but we're not ready to accept. So, when we are not ready to accept, it is impossible to realize. So, you are more than what you are. So, although you are now quickly grasping your totality, we are in the journey, we are grasping our totality. And in that journey, one more aspect which will help you is our dreams. So, everyone is fascinated by dreams. Scientists explore the psychology of dreaming. They have noted rapid eye movement, an absolutely still body, and active brainwave patterns. Psychologists look to dreams for analysts to probe deep into the subconscious. Some Some mystics considers dream a communication from spirit. Yet with all the probing, study and discussion, dreams remain uh, largely a mystery. So dreams are mostly mystery, my dear friends. But dreams are also a language of your soul. You can also say a language of God. And this is not direct language like how we are how we are listen. You are listening to me and I am talking with you. It is not like that. Dreams are mostly symbolic language. We need to interpret the dreams. It is not, like an open book and clear cut communication because the language is completely different, which is coming from spirit, which is coming from soul. And many psychologists did lot of research on dreams, and there is a rapid eye movement. Your body is completely still. You don't have any little movement in your body, but your eye, with in your closed eyes, your eyeball will move like this in your dream state, and the brain wave become really active in your dream state. So there are so much of scientific research done in the dream state, and they said there is a significance, there is some meaning, there is some symbols, but yet it is mystery because it is not our language. We're not able to describe completely with our scientific temperament and the research. We need to understand from the soul. Excuse me. They're obviously a very significant part of your life. Everyone dreams. Nothing in this world is without a reason. So dreams must have their purpose also. So if there is no purpose, why dreams exist? Dreams are existing and we are having them, and they are leaving some effect on us. So surely they have a purpose, right? So indeed they do. You might say that they are another state of consciousness. Your waking state is one and the dreaming are another. While you dream, you live that dream. Its diligence and fear seems real to you. Its experience are acted out in your mind. You may say that is not real, it is dreaming, it's just my mind play in the, sleep state. Some people say that about dreams, but yet whatever you're experiencing in that state, that is real for you, that is giving you some impact, that is leaving some imprints, right? So even though it is another state, not your waking state, awakened state, it is sleep state, dream state, yet we are living in that, yet we are getting something from it. For years, mankind has recognized the vast subconscious mind, that huge reservoir of your total input of thoughts and experience. This sentence is very important, my dear friends, and very significant. So, what is your subconscious mind? Subconscious mind is a memory of all of your experiences and knowledge from very first existence you started on the earth, maybe as a mineral, in a plant kingdom, in an animal kingdom, whatever you go through from million thousands of years, you may take maybe 500 600 lifetimes, all those lifetimes, all the details, experiences, imprints, impressions, everything is there in your subconscious mind. At one point you're able to access all of it. It is a huge reservoir of total input of your thoughts and experiences. That's why very first sentence is you are more than what you realize. So there is so much in us, but we didn't realize everything yet because we are not ready for it. But it is there. Even though we are not ready, even though we are not realized, we are, that is what it is. So this is a vast reservoir. So it is your personal computer. It is the part of your mind that you program. So you can go on automatic pilot much of the time. This vast subconscious mind stores the thoughts, ideas, convictions you give to it. And it is this mind that you use to manifest your experience. So, most of the times, my dear friends, we are not consciously creating our experiences. We are not constantly manifesting. We are manifesting through our subconscious thoughts, subconscious patterns, which we accumulated from many, many, many lifetimes. That's why many times you wish for something, you want something, but you ended up creating or manifesting something else. Because whatever you are wanting, that is contradictory from your subconscious mind. Subconscious mind program in other way. So most of the times we are not aware. When you are completely aware, you're conscious, you're working with, you're manifesting with your conscious mind. The moment you become unaware, you're manifesting with your subconscious mind, and most of the times we are unaware. So even though you have so many of dreams and aspirations, we ended up creating and manifesting whatever there in our subconscious mind, not with the conscious mind. Okay, understand? So this is the reason you can seriously doubt that your thoughts manifest your experience. We seriously doubt, I want this, I want to manifest something, but I ended up manifesting something else. Is this really thought, such a thing thought will manifest? But the thing is, you are thinking, but you are not aware what you are thinking. Because of the unawareness, because of the programming which is already written in us, we are creating in an autopilot mode. We are not doing anything, it is operating by itself, and we are not aware of it. And end of the day, oh, meditation is not working, my affirmations are not working, is it really true? We ended up with all these doubts. So because we have to be more aware, jagarana, jagruti should happen in us. Okay, so I am poor, but I don't want to be poor. I think rich, you say. Fine, but as long as your personal computer says you are poor, that subconscious thought is what all you manifest. So, to really manifest something, we have to be very, very aware, so that you need, with your conscious mind, by being continuously conscious, aware, you have to change your subconscious programming too. Then the both will match and thing will manifest in your life. Otherwise, it will not. Okay. So you have subconscious thoughts about everything you experience. Of course, you have some conscious thoughts too. As you become more and more whole, the gather the role your conscious thought play at wholeness, when you are fully integrated with your higher self and your thoughts are one with God's thought. You have whatever you consciously think, the subconscious is your ever obedient servant for whatever you decide to think. So this is the clue. So what we have to do, our conscious mind thought have to one with God's thought. Our conscious mind thought have to align with our over self, and we have to consciously continuously be aware of that God's thought. We can continuously with our heart center emanating love energies and God qualities and God thoughts. Then what happened? The subconscious mind also reprogram with this God thoughts. When you more aware, more into tune into that, and again clearing your aura, locking your aura, experiencing God qualities. What is all this? This is all going into your subconscious level and changing the program that we've written unconsciously from many lifetimes, which is not really serving our purpose. So all these practices are aligning ourselves with our higher self, our conscious mind, higher self, God thought, everything is aligning, so that all this together changing the subconscious thought as well. So subconscious mind become your servant, be very obedient and listen to you and manifest everything you want. Until you reach that point of wholeness, a lot of your experiences come from you beginning on automatic pilot. If you don't reach that point, manifestation happen from autopilot mode only. Your experiences what you have programmed, not what you want right now, but you have already programmed. This program happened from many lives, and in this lifetime, the childhood in 8 years below the programs was done. Everything programmed, and we just run that. So, how can you change the program of the subconscious mind? This is the question. The technique of this course will surely, certainly do that. You receive from your higher self the thought that you need to correcting. You verify with your higher self your true desire and learn what thought you have that stand in your way. So, thought that creating formula. Thought, you change the program and experience your desire. In this way, your personal computer, the subconscious mind, get programmed. So this is the key, my dear friends. What we are doing is we are asking our higher self. We are connecting with our higher self and asking most many times. You know what happened? We don't know what our subconscious program is. We don't have self-worth, but that low self-worth, we mask that low self-worth with pride. And we are able to see the mask pride with our conscious mind, with our conscious self, but underneath that pride mask there is low self-esteem. We are not able to see that. We don't know that we have low self-esteem because it is hard to live that low self-esteem, so we mask ourselves with pride. We fill the air of pride as a mask. So we don't know. So when we are connecting with your higher self and asking for what are the things, thoughts I need to change, then higher self will say, you know, you are worthy. Believe that you are worthy. When higher self say that, then we are able to see beneath this mask what really we are thinking, what we need to change. And with this mask we think we want this and that, but what is our true desire, real desire, really I want? So you align with your higher self and you know your true desire. For that true desire, what thoughts you need to change, what kind of program is coming on your way as an obstacle. So to remove that obstacle, again you ask for the creating formula. So what to do? You ask for the thoughts, what need to correct, and you ask for the creating formula to correcting that thoughts. Everything from higher self, we need to believe, surrender, and tune and vibrate in, in that frequency. That's it. And believe, be ready to receive. Hear what you hear, see what you see, listen what you listen, and know what you are knowing, and believe in yourself. That's it. If you don't believe in yourself, ask higher self, is it right or wrong? Then the yes signal will come, then it is right. So how beautifully Babaji gave this course for us. So Babaji, know we have so many self-doubts. That's why even though we get message, then we ask again, is this right? My dear higher self, give me the S signal or no signal. Then the signal will come. Then we confirm that it is true. I can believe myself. I can believe in my experience. And I'm on right path. We don't need to go to anyone to ask, am I in right path? Am I doing right? Is my experience correct? No, no need. Your higher self is ultimate senior and ultimate guru. You will get yes and no signals from your higher self. So listen there. You don't need to bow down and ask anyone. Maybe those answers are not right, but your answer will be right. So that's what I need to ask for the creating formula. We need to ask for the thoughts right, that we need to correct. And in that aligned state, in that God qualities, in that love vibration, you can travel beneath your masks and all, and you know what is there in your subconscious mind, which is not serving your purpose, and how to change it. And so that with that creating formulas, with that list of thoughts, you can change them. That will change your life. So in this way, your personal computer, the subconscious mind, gets reprogrammed. We know that your higher self has never really been separated from you. You're consciously tried to deny it. The thing is, our higher self is continuously with us. Our higher self is trying to help us. Our higher self is giving the clues. But we are not ready to take them. We are not ready to listen. We are not tuning into the station which is really important for us and helping us. Instead of we are tuning into the other radio station, not the higher self radio station. So what to do? You try to cut off its communication. We try to cut off the communication because the communication is truth, and many times truth is bitter. You don't want to see your own darkness. We don't want to clean our own shit. Thus, that is how human, because we deny. It is painful process. So we don't want to. So that's why you refer, You refuse to recognize the voice you now hear and love. But you could not stop your higher self from doing everything possible to restore your wholeness and sanity. So, the renuncious program of your subconscious mind had been corrected. Since you refuse its input while you're awake, the reprogramming suggestions were made while you were asleep through dreams. How beautiful it is. So our awareness state, our awakened state have so many conditioning. It don't accept our vulnerability. It don't accept our dark side. And at the same time, it don't accept the light, because the person who is living in the dark, the light is very fearful thing for them. They're afraid to see the light because it is very bright. Eyes will hurt, right? That is how we are not ready, because of our conditioning, because we use it to be like that. We so much use it to that ignorance, that very conditioning. So we don't allow us to change. We don't listen the message from subconscious mind and over self. So what we do is, we deny that. That's why the over self, higher self, God is what doing is, they are reprogramming our mind through our dreams. In the dream state, there is no conflict, there is no ego, because in your from your beta, you're going to alpha, alpha to theta, and theta to delta. From that delta state, you're going to the dream state, rapid eye moment. So, in that mind state, there is no negative thoughts, there is no conflicts, there is no fear. So, what our higher self is doing is, our higher self is changing our subconscious mind programming through dreams. So, since you refuse its input while you are awake, the reprogramming suggestions were made while you are asleep through dreams. Dreams are your higher self speaking softly with love to your subconscious mind. So, higher self, our conscious mind is sleep, subconscious mind is awake when you are sleeping. So, higher self is speaking to our subconscious mind with lot of love and tenderness, the truth, communicating. The higher self is communicating our subconscious mind and changing the program in it. How beautiful it is. Dreams expose the mm, erroneous nature of your thinking, and they gently suggest corrections. In that way, your thought can change and your experience can move. Of course, your experience of nightmare might overshadow its softness, its love, or its divine purpose. So, how these dreams are changing our subconscious mind programming. I'll tell you one example, okay? I know one of my friend. She is also meditating, very dedicated, running a meditation center and conducting many classes into service. And one time, she got some kind of chronic illness. So somehow she lost the belief that she saw some kind of past life experience, some past sins she did from the past life. She came to know all of that through meditation experiences, and she believed that, oh my God, I did lot of nasty things. So that's why I got this chronic illness right now. So it will not cure. So that is what her subconscious programming is. She's believing that it will not cure, even though she is meditator, even though she is know all the subject, but she is not ready to believe that, because our subconscious carrying some guilt, and that guilt is saying that you deserve punishment. So she is not ready to believe that she can cure herself. So the illness is not going away. So one fine day, what happened? She saw a beautiful dream. In that dream, she's sleeping in a sacred temple, and the abhishekam, the milk is pouring from the top of the temple, and she is down there. The milk is washing her out, and she saw some black energies going from her, and she become really healthy. So she saw all the dream. After seeing the dream, she started believing that I can cure myself. Something happened in dream. So In her conscious mind state, she is not ready to believe that she can cure. But what Overself did, what Master did is, she, in her sleep state, through a dream, they changed her subconscious programming and take away that guilt, and they make him believe. The program was changed that now she is believing in herself that she can cure that illness. No matter what she did in the past, she learned her lesson. She burned that karma and she started believing that she can cure, then she got cured. So that is how, through dreams, our higher self changing the program which we've written in subconscious mind, and we are very stubborn and not ready to change it. But when you are aligned with this course and doing it, the dreams, through dreams, our higher self will go to the subconscious mind and change that programming for us. So that is dreaming for truth. Okay. So the language between your higher self and your subconscious mind is different than language of your waking state. Dreams use a language of symbols. This has long been recognized by psychologists, and some have even tried to come up with a list of universal symbols. Unfortunately, such lists have only served to dis- discredit the idea of dream symbols. They are not universal. While it is not unusual for many people to experience the same of similar symbols, most symbols are one's own. It is the unique language understood between one's higher self and one's subconscious mind. This is very important, my dear friends. Many meditators, they interpret dreams. Oh, you see something in your dreams, that means something. But here Babaji clearly stating that these symbols are personalized. This language is completely different from our language, the what we are talking right now. It uses symbols and signs, and the symbols or signs are different from each and every one. For example, I see a fire in dream, and also but Bhavanigar also see a fire in dreams, and some other person also see fire in dreams. The fire mean different for me, mean different for you, and mean different for Bhavanigar, because it is very unique and personal. So the symbol should understand with our subconscious mind and higher self communication, not through your conscious mind. Our subconscious mind, higher self, need to communicate to understand the meaning of the dream. So that's why we have to interpret our own dream. We have to decode our own dream. No one else able to decode our own dream, because it is our own language. No one can understand that language. Our subconscious mind and our higher self only know that language. So don't go to anyone to decode your dreams. Use this method. If your dreams could be understood, they would give you a clean picture of some of the thoughts you need to correct to be in tune with God's thought. But how can they be understood? It's easy. You just ask your higher self to tell you in your walking language what they mean. So when you understand the dreams, you can clearly get what you have to do to align your thought with God thought, so that you can transform your life and manifest whatever you want. Simple. So how to understand our dreams? So we need to ask higher self, my dear higher self, can you please give this dream in my walking language? Walking language means awake. When you are awake, what kind of language you use? This normal language. So give me my dream meaning in my walking language. We need to ask our higher self. Then what happened today? Do a creating formula for remembering your dreams tonight. First, ask for a creating formula to remember your dreams. We know how to do creating formulas now, right? So, first ask for a creating formula so that we can remember our dreams. Most of the times, we forgot our dreams by the time we wake up. So, ask for a creating formula. We do that in today's meditation. So, there is no need to write this formula out, just go through each section. receiving help and guiding from your higher self when appropriate. When you go to the bed tonight, put a paper and pen within reach. Then, as soon as you wake up, write everything you remember about the dream, even if it seems insignificant. Please, building places, building people, time, actions, involved feelings, experience, and anything unusual, what was said, colors, or so on. Write as much as you remember and write it quickly. You only have a couple of minutes before the memory of most dreams fades. Even if you are sure you will remember the dream, write it down. You will probably forget that dream faster than you think. So, most of the times after we wake up, there is only 2 minutes time where we can recall our dream. After the 2 minutes, we quickly forgot our dream. So that's why Babaji suggesting us that keep a pen and paper or notebook within your reach and ask for a creating formula before you sleep. Use that creating formula to remember your dream. And after you wake up, immediately take that pen and paper and whatever you see color, you see signal, you see symbol, you see place, you felt some feelings, whatever it is, buildings and random stuff, anything is fine. Whatever you see, just start writing down. Okay. Use your quiet period to learn the meaning of this dream. Simply ask your higher self to feed you the interpretation of dreams. My dear higher self, please feed me the interpretation of this dream. Whatever you write, take that paper and ask what it means. Don't anticipate. You don't anticipate. You will be surprised how different the meaning is compared to what you would have guessed. Don't go with guessings, interpreting with your logical mind. It is completely different from your logical mind, from your guessing. So don't use your guessing here. Just ask your higher self what it really means. Make sure that all aspects of the dream are interpreted. Is it all the dream meaning? Ask. If higher self say no, then ask what is it mean? What is this building
It's
signifies?
so
Hello.
yeah. What are you up to? What did you eat?
Yeah, I just took Pill for a walk with mom.
So someone mic got unmute, I believe. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Devigan. Yeah.
Okay. So ask what it means. So the answer will come. What is this? Once you higher self that this is the all the interpretation, then you are done. So after your quiet period is finished, write out the dream interpretation on the separate sheet. Write down all the symbols used and what they mean. You may find that the same symbol has a different meaning in different dream. So one time you see some bridge and some car and some fire and some house. Ask higher self. Higher self give you what is this means. Write all that interpretation after your quiet period, and next day you see house and fire again, but this time the house mean different, the fire mean different. So every time the language will change. So that's what Babaji is saying. The same dream come again, maybe the interpretation may change. So again sit with your quiet period and ask your higher self what it feed me the meaning of this dream. Can you please interpret this dream for me in my walking language? So then you understand the meaning of your dream, and it is so easy for you to change the programming of your subconscious mind. As I give you the example of my friend about her healing with the dream, without the dream it may take a lot of efforts and lot of workshops and therapies for her to come out of that belief that you can't that she can't heal her anymore. But with one dream it all changed. So that is the power of dreams, and that kind of program change happening in this course through our higher self into our subconscious mind, and we are able to know that what is changing really, and so that we bring that into our conscious self and we practice more that change into our life, and we start our life with the new programming. So that is the dreaming for truth, my dear friends. So any doubts from this chapter? We have 5 minutes time if you have doubts. Otherwise, we'll go for a meditation. Asha, thank you. Okay, my dear friends, so no more doubts. No hand raise, I see, but I think I did a good job. So we'll start with meditation. So happily relax and sit down, lean if you want. Take a sip of water if you can before going to meditation. Taking little water before meditation, after meditation really helps. Whenever if you get so many thoughts in meditation and it is not going well, just open your eyes and go grab a glass of water, drink it and sit. It will help. Water really helps before meditation. That's why our Munish and Rishis have Kamandala next to their meditation place, the water pot. So they drink water and sit for meditation. So have some water. It is not compulsory, but I suggest that. So have some water, sit, relax, calm down yourself, scan through your body, loosen it if there is any tights, make yourself more comfortable. Close your eyes and clasp your fingers. Cross your feet at ankle or sit in a crisscross position. Now gently come back to your breath. In breath and out breath. Air that is going into your body and coming out of your body. With each and every breath, you're becoming more and more silence and going deeper and deeper into meditative state. As you calm down yourself, as you get into that peaceful state of your mind, now focus on your heart center, breathe into your heart center. As you breathe in, feel that love which is vibrating in your heart center. And that vibes are passing throughout your body, into your mind, into your surroundings. And you feel that same vibration coming from the God. You are one with that God's love. You are love. You are ultimate, unconditional, pure, profound love. Feel that love with each and every cell of your body. As you feel that love with each and every cell of your body, you realize you have so many great qualities in you. Those are God qualities. You are peace. You are oneness. You are all-knowing intelligence. You are abundance. You are health. These are all your qualities. Those are all God qualities, so that those are all your qualities too. And you realize that in the vibration of love, in this very frequency which is your own frequency. Now, call your higher self name and be one with your higher self. My dear higher self, I am one with you. And ask your higher self to give a signal. Get the signal from higher self and feel that oneness, feel that alignment. Now, close your aura for all except your higher self. I am closing my aura to all except my higher self. Now I am sending love and light to all of those uninvited influences in my aura. They are all love and light too. And with love, I am sending them where they belongs to. All of my uninvited influences were cleared up. Now I can see more clearly, I can hear more clearly, I can perceive more clearly, I know more clearly. In this oneness, in this alignment, with this beautiful love vibration, where you are realizing all of your God qualities and being one with them. Now ask your higher self, my dear higher self, please give me the creating formula to remember my dream. My dear higher self, call up your higher self with the name. My dear higher self, please give me the creating formula to remember my dreams. My dear higher self, please give me creating formula to remember my dreams. Just be there. Be ready to receive. See what you see, listen what you listen, know what you have to know, and believe in yourself. It is time for us to explore the language of higher self and subconscious mind. Language of symbols and signals. Language of dreams. For that, we should remember our dream. Dreams are our higher spiritual experiences, but one should remember and understand them properly to get benefit from them. For that, we need a creating formula to remember those dreams, so that we are asking our higher self for the creating formula to remember our dreams. My dear higher self, please give me the creating formula to remember my dreams. Most of the times, these creating formulas are so simple and easy. But it will be definitely our breaking routines. एकमेवा द्वितीयम् एकमेवा द्वितीयम् एको देवः सर्वभूतान्तरात्मा एका भाषा भूतकारुण्यरूपा एकं लक्ष्यं सामरस्यं समेषा एकं सर्वं चित्तमानन्दरूनम् एकमेवा द्वितीयम् एकमेवा द्वितीयम् There is one without two, one consciousness in all hearts, one aim to achieve equality among all of us, one as all and complete and eternal bliss. Feel that oneness with your higher self, with God, and completely be in that frequency, in that alignment, and ask, my dear higher self, give me the creating formula to remember my dreams, so that this week we remember our dreams and note them down. In our quiet period, we again ask higher self to interpret the dreams for us in our long ways. Ekameva dvitiyam eko devah sarvabhutantaratma eka bhasha bhutakaruण्यरूपा एकं लक्ष्यं सामरस्यं समेषाम् एकं सर्वं चित्तमानन्दपूर्णम् एकमेवा द्वितीयम् एकमेवा द्वितीयम् एकमेवा द्वितीयम् Just 1 minute, my dear friends. Be one with your higher self. Be aligned. Be in that love vibration. And remember your creating formula. If you don't get one, it's okay. We'll ask again tomorrow. But believe in yourself, you get one easily. Even though you get the creating formula or not today, sleep with a pen and paper next to you tonight and ask your higher self to help you remember your dream and be ready to note it down tomorrow morning when you wake up. Slowly come back to your breath, normal and natural flow of your breath. Feel the ease and love as you breathe in your entire body. Remember the beautiful wisdom we shared today, and with lot of gratitude in your heart, bow down to Babaji and say thank you for this wonderful course. With that grateful feeling, whenever you're ready, place your both hands on your closed eyes for 4 seconds. And slowly take off your hands and open your eyes, my dear friends. That's wonderful meditation. So, you may get your creating formula for remembering your dream. Use that creating formula as you get to remember your dreams clearly. Even though you didn't get any creating formula today, ask your higher self help to remember your dream and believe in yourself and make a pen and paper or a book ready in a reachable distance. After you wake up, remember just only 2 minutes you're able to remember your dream. After 2 minutes, very fast, you just forgot your dream. So don't waste that time. Even though you feel it is insignificant, even though you feel it has no meaning, still write it down so that next time your clarity and quality of your memory will increase. The writing it down is showing to universe and your inner world, to your subconscious mind, that your readiness to learn and change. So even though it is insignificant and not making any sense, just write it down. That's how you're showing your readiness. So next time you get more clear memory. So that's what today, my dear friends. And have a great day if you are connecting from the other time zones, and have a good night for all friends in US, and have sweet dreams of truth which will transform you and which will reprogram you. That is the power of dreams. Now we know what is the power of dreams. The dreams will reprogram us. Dreams will help us. So dreams will heal us. The dreams are equal to many therapies, many workshops that can easily transform you. So get ready for those beautiful dreams. Dreaming for truth. We are dreaming for truth from today onwards. So thank you so much, Masters, and see you all again. And over to you, Bhavani Garu.
Thank you, Devi garu, for wonderful meditation. Thank you so much, Andy. So, Masters, anyone have any questions? You can unmute yourselves.
Or
I
else you are
just had a
understanding.
comment.
Yes, please.
No, it is so beautiful that we have given so much importance for our waking part of our life, so much importance for our analytic mind. And because of all the wisdom we are getting from different courses, it's amazing how much awareness we have to be in for our our dream state and our deep sleep state. We are not just not just the person who is a waking person. We are a person in totality with all these different aspects of us, and Babaji is bringing us to that oneness that we are in, that by being with our higher self, we get to experience the whole what we truly are. And thank you so much for your so much of the beautiful way you explained everything. It was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Asha ji. Thank you so much. And I also love the line, the dream is the special language between our subconscious mind and ourself. No one,
Yes,
no one else know that language. We need to
yes,
know ourselves because we are higher self and we are of subconscious mind too.
yes,
So
yes,
we can know ourselves. We have to believe ourselves, and so the dreams will heal us.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Sweet dreams.
Thank you. I'll have my
Sweet
pen and
dreams.
paper.
Yeah, get your pen and paper ready and sweet dreams of truth.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, Ashaji.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Ashaji.
ma'am, I had a question.
Yes.
When we go in meditation, especially in trance, and we have some sort of like visions, right? So are those also dreams, or like how can we interpret those?
Yes, actually, all of them are experiences, Artiji. Sometimes in meditation also we get into the sleep and dream state kind of thing. The, but the main thing is many times when the time we come out from the dream state, your subconscious mind is fully awake in dream state, and when you are coming out, your conscious mind also coming awake. Okay, as your conscious mind coming awake, it start interpreting, it start doubting, it start analyzing, it start deviating the whatever we came, deviating that experience, and the mind thoughts and mind stories will come, and sometimes only few minutes we can remember that experience, right? And then this conscious mind overtake that, with that little memory and with this interpretation and own stories and assumptions, we mixed up the things. We don't remember what it is really, and many times we don't know meaning of the things that we remember. So the first thing is we have to be aware and make ourselves ready to remember as it is what we see. Many times we don't remember as it is. That's why we are asking for a creating formula to remember our dreams. So once we remember our dreams as it is, then immediately note it down in those few minutes where we can hold that subconscious memory, the dream memory. Then slowly, we don't interpret, we don't analysis, we don't assume. Again, ask higher self what it really means, because it is coming beyond your mind state. Your mind will not tell you what it is. The answer should come from beyond mind state only. So that is how it works, Artiji. So first we need to remember without deviations and assumptions and twisted things. We have to remember what it is, the experience really, and then we need to interpret properly. We need to take that interpretation from higher self. Okay, Artiji.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, love
Thank you.
divine.
Thank you.
Thank
So,
you.
my dear friends, any other comments to do? Okay, over to you, Bhavani Garu. Devi Garu, yes, please.
Namaste, Master. You explained very good all the points, and I got the importance of the meditation and importance of the dreams and the emphasis of the proper interpretation with the help of higher self. That is the clue in spiritual life or non-spiritual life. Proper interpretation, that is the catch for anybody. And
Yes.
the example you gave, you that's what I wanted to say, is a lot. It says a lot of things. The example you gave, the master had abhishekam and she had the disease. So most of spiritual people, we have bhakti marga and we had karma marga. We did some service. We have nice service oriented people. We came to the meditation. So usually we think, we believe in karma marga, that karma theory. So if we have something, we have to go through that. We prepare.
Punishment.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
we do. It's not like punishment. Yeah, we have to go through that. That's what we are learning. So I have to go through. We are prepared. That's what our trainings in karma theory, Bhagavad Gita, all these things. But we don't take. It's not easy to get
Reprogram ourselves.
the meditation itself will, the dagdani karma, that will burn the karmic bonds. That is usually, no, we had to go through it. Why I had to? We cannot interfere with karma. That's what we spiritually we believe like that. But this
Yes.
example says how the meditation overrides this. Is not overriding. It is also part of karma. Only if we understand properly. We do not understand karma theory properly. So if we understand this, the dreaming, that the dream example you gave, see, with one dream, she got the full enlightenment and the karmic bond, everything is gone. She got cured, and she got, by experience she learned that. So this meditation and this dream concept will be helpful a lot. That example gives lot of explanation. Very good. Thank you very much, Amma.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Devi, I see your name as Devi. What is your name, sir?
Devi and Anjaneyulu, usually wife and
Devi and
husband.
Anjaneyulu, sir. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you, sir. So,
Thank you.
Anjaneyulu, sir, Devi ma'am, yes, Sunday. Actually, in that scenario, she learned what she done and she realized the truth, yet she is not ready to let go of the punishment, let go of the karma. Because she learned the lesson, she know the truth, she learned the lesson, she understand the karya karana siddhanta, cause and effect, but she didn't forgive herself. She's still holding on to that uh, guilt
Guilt, yeah,
of
guilt.
doing some mistake. So many times we attach to this such kind of things, that may take lifetimes to come out of it, and we go through unnecessary suffering. She don't need to suffer because she learned her lesson and it's already done, and she never do that kind of thing again in her any lifetimes because she enlightened in that aspect. But still she is not letting go of the guilt that once she did that mistake, that through the dream she is able to let go.
Yeah,
She get up that get that courage. So that dreams are really powerful, where your conscious programming is saying that you did mistake, and conscious programming is saying that you deserve punishment, but in subconscious level there is no conflict, there is no programming, there are no masks, there are no rules. So the over self directly communicate with lot of love. How the dream is, the abhishekam is going, and then some kind of energy is passing through her body. That is the love of higher self. That's what described Bhavatar Babaji. Higher self talk to your subconscious with lot of love. That higher self is treating our subconscious like a child, and she's pampering, she's pouring milk, and she's giving that beautiful experience. So through that she's able to come out of it. So that is the beauty of dreams, and there is a lot of love pouring from higher self into our subconscious mind through our dreams. So thank you, Anjaneyal garu.
It clears the guilt feeling. That is the main thing. In
Yes,
Ho'oponopono
yes.
also, sorry, it's late still. Its emphasis is very
It's
useful.
okay.
Yesterday also, after Ho'oponopono also, I was asking the same question. If we say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, is it enough? Usually, that's what my consciousness says. No, we have to do something more than that. That guilt feeling is not going away. But in meditation, I realized what it is a soul plan. We came, we are going through that, then we are done with that. We should not carry that guilt feeling. If we understand that concept, it gives a lot of peace and a lot of benefits from this. That's what I want to tell. Today also you are telling, we will be out of that guilt feeling, no karmic bondage, you need not worry. That is really helpful a lot. Thank you, Amma. It's too late
Yes,
for
Anjaneyal sir. Thank you so much. So that's it for today, my dear friends. Thank you so much and see you all tomorrow at the same time. Again in Unified, we keep dreaming for truth this week and have all of you may have beautiful